We have the beautiful, ever lovely, popular, renowned gospel singer, Ohemaa Mercy.
Let's clap.
Yes, we have to. You're welcome this morning.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to meet great and young, powerful ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
So beautiful and handsome.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. It's like you put on the, it's like you didn't hear the compliment.
I know I'm a dead.
You have a nice voice.
What? Anyways, Ohemaa Mercy, thank you so much for coming this morning. You're welcome. And now, when it comes to you, there's a lot of things that can be spoken about. And like I said, I've watched you. My mom listens to you. A lot of people listen to you. Before we get into, your concert and all of that, you've been doing this for the past 21 years. Am I right?
I've been in the ministry for 21 years.
21
Tehillah
years.
Experience is 12 years this year.
So 21 years. That is intense consistency.
I'm telling you.
What would you say keeps you grounded and keeps you moving and motivates you?
For me, my foundation is from the Church of Pentecost. We believe in God and we believe in the Word of God, and these are the things that have really kept me. I believe in prayer too. I believe in waiting on the Lord for directions. I believe in surrounding yourself with positive people that can really push you going and can really correct you when you are going off. And I also believe in my royals. I believe in the people that God has blessed me with, my fans.
Okay.
And I
they're
also
called royals.
Yes. I also believe in self-discipline, understanding who you are, being in your lane, working according to the directions of God. And these are some of the few things that has really kept me.
That's beautiful. Usually when you ask a gospel artist what motivates them, you feel like the only thing you're going to hear is, when God motivates me. But I love that you have mentioned that there's God, and in the end, as human as we are, self-discipline is very important to keep you in check. Now, when it comes to like this journey, would you say that there have been times that you couldn't exactly be as disciplined as you always would, and what are some of the things you did to get back on track?
Listen, I've been on the wilderness for almost 15 years. I've seen it all. I've seen pain, I've seen hurt, I've seen disappointment. So I don't see anything that can ever on this earth make me lose whatever I want to do on this earth. So for me, nothing. Sometimes you get hurt. I'm human. Sometimes you hear things that you feel it is not you. Sometimes people, especially people that do not really know you. And so for me, I have trained my mind and I'm so focused in such a way that nothing can really actually disappoint me.
Wow. I pray for that for everybody. Because sometimes some of the things that you face and the intensity, you get to a point and you're like, I can't. And I'm sure we can all attest to that fact.
Most of the times I just have to switch off everything and be myself. Because the more you hear, the more you see, the more you want to react. So just move away from environment where these are some of the things that you hear about you that discourages you. You move away from that, and for some time you'll be okay.
So that means that you are not the person that listens to whatever rumors or whatever negative thing anyone has to say.
You won't get Ohemaa Mercy listening.
Would you say that also because of the kind of music that you do? When it comes to secular music, they feel the need to be responsive when it comes to things that people say about them. Maybe you would say that I'm a gospel artist and there is a path that I'm supposed to be on. There is a way that I'm supposed to be. So when there are controversies, I will stay away from it.
No, it's not about you being a secular. It's not about you being a gospel artist. I'm human.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is the message that God has given me and the ministry that I'm in, but everybody and its way of, like, the way they take things and the way they react to things. For me personally, I've been in the church. These are some of the things that mostly we face like in a small way, even in the church. So when you come out, and so when I trained myself in there before God bringing me into the ministry itself, industry itself. So for me, it's not new. It's sometimes, yes, it's very, very intense, but there is something, so you leave it. My knee would do the talking.
Oh, love that. Now, in the 21 years of experience being a gospel artist, setting the pace for a lot of people to follow, being an inspiration to a lot of young people, even people at your age and even people older than you. I'm sure you get people telling you that, oh, this song saved my life, or this song. How would you define your entire career so far?
My entire career is basically somebody right from my childhood. I'm an evangelist.
Wow, how early?
At the age of 9 years. Wow. I've been on the streets. At the age of 15 years, I was a SU president on campus. I've been Pentecostal president. So my entire life has been working, being strictly by the word of God. So sometimes when I'm on Facebook preaching and praying, it's not new. It's not something that is new. It's been part of me way back. And back to the question.
Now I even got lost in what you're telling me now. I was asking you to define your career.
I've been called into the ministry to bring people into the kingdom of God, to inspire people and to empower especially young and up and coming artists to understand their calling on their head. And for me, by the grace of God, 21 years I've made a lot of impact. I will not boast of it. I've been able to empower a lot of people in the likes of Faith Grace, Kofi Osupe Price, Kefrin Pong, a lot of people. And to God be the glory, there are young and powerful artists that are also coming and that we are also grooming. And for me, I have seen that I've not deviated. Sometimes it becomes very, very difficult being disciplined and running according to the will of God, what you are called into the ministry for. It's not that easy to be disciplined, but for me, being obedient to the call and working according to what the Lord has really put me into, especially into the gospel music, has paid off a lot.
That's beautiful. I
have a two-part question.
Okay.
So, first of all, when did you realize you could sing? Now I'm building up to something.
Okay, I realized it when I was at the age of 16 years.
16
on campus.
Where did you start singing? Like church?
Choir? I started in the choir on campus, Golden Bells.
Okay. You see, a lot of artists come and they say they started in the choir, but then they do secular music. You feel me?
Okay.
So I wanted to ask if you have any strong opinions on the fact that they start in the church and then they move.
No, everybody has a starter. You have a place that you start, and whilst you are growing and you are maturing, you identify where you're supposed to go. Is for me, I feel individuals' decisions comes in here.
But I think I get also where Fahim is coming from, because there have been conversations here where some pastors or some church leaders were not exactly excited, because a lot of secular artists will start in the church and they all grace some of their careers. Some of them owe their careers to the church because they learned music in church and decided not to give to church and took it away.
You see, I will not put it in a position where I will blame anybody, whether the church or everybody has his own destiny, where God can start you from a place that He's going to end with you. You cannot stop destiny. If the person is called at a point in time from church to be in the secular music, you cannot stop it. If that is what God has destined for the person, you cannot stop it. And for me, I've had an encounter with these great men that are in the secular music, and I must confess to you, most of them love the things of the Lord so much. And most of them are even better than us that are even in the gospel music. So you cannot judge anybody based on their genre. For that is my stand.
Okay, so for you, it's not conflicting.
No.
It's not conflicting. All right. I want us to move into Tehillah Experience. That's how to pronounce it, right?
Yes.
Tehillah
Experience.
Now, for a lot of us who probably might have attended or not attended, but we've seen it, can you give us the meaning of Tehillah and why you decided to pick that particular name?
Tehillah Experience is a form of worship. We have the Todah, we have the Shabbat, and it's a form of worship that you lose yourself in the presence of the Lord, and you are trusting and believing God that you are not living in the presence of the Lord the same. And for me, for 12 years, God has used this atmosphere to liberate a lot of lives. God has used this atmosphere to save a lot of people, and the testimonies out of Tehillah Experience is so much, and it's growing every year. And this year we are in our 12th year, and I thank God that we are still moving.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, your consistency, I think it needs to be steady.
12 years is not easy.
Yes, it's very intense. Also because I believe you're in a league of your own. You know how when people, especially musicians or creatives, have been in the industry for so long, there's this urge to feel like you want to compete with the kids, but you rather want to inspire the younger generation, see what they can do in their own paths, while staying relevant to who you are and all of that. So I think that's really beautiful. Again, it needs to be studied because exciting. Now, still talking about Tehillah Experience, 12 years. What would you say are some of the major challenges that you've experienced in pulling this off year to year, back to back?
I remember starting for the first time, the vision wasn't that clear, so we have to hold on for a year and continuing, and the Lord directing us as to what specifically we have to do. People were not really understanding the vision very well. It was when the impact became very, very massive. Right from there, financially, sometimes it become very difficult. But as it is growing, we have the likes of Telecel coming on board, and great companies understanding that Tehillah Experience is a big platform to invest. And we also have individuals that are also coming on. Yes, we go through a lot of challenges, but we understand that there is something about worship that when you sacrifice a lot. So for me and my household, we sacrifice a lot on this altar, and it pays a lot. Yes.
So this 12 years that you've been doing this, you're looking forward to doing this year. What's going to be different from the previous years?
For me, I cannot tell, because this atmosphere comes in a different from every year, and most especially when people gather and I come in the auditorium. Every year God comes with a different atmospheres, and for me, I believe that there's something specific, something unique, and most especially the testimonies
I was going to ask
that is going to come on. And for me, the preparation is very, very important. Coming to Tehillah Experience, you are not coming for entertainment, you are not coming just to look at any artist, but you are coming, and the understanding, even the people now understand the atmosphere more than even myself. I've never been familiar with this altar, and for me this year something will happen.
So talking about that, it brings my mind to people who are going to be on there. Every year when you're selecting people, are you very selective about the people you choose? Because like you said, it's not for entertainment purposes. So if you're seeing this artist and you feel like this person is a gospel artist, but then might not bring that spirit that we're needing, it means that it will take a lot before you choose particular people. How are you able to select them?
You pray into it. I have great men and women of God, a big team that we sit down to brainstorm. Even this year we had about 20 artists, and we have to go through a lot to select. And I'm so happy with the lineup for this year. We have my father, Elder Mreku, Kofi Osupepra. We have a great man coming from America, Phil Thompson. We have Joe Metal. We have Anklato and Jojo Ahin. We have great women like Obapa Christie, Sisi Chum, Petra. We have my daughter Rama Entry and PAC Esther. Obapa Christie as well. So this great lineup, I believe that God is going to use them massively. And for me, with all our conversations, they are ready for it. We are praying into it. And I believe it is not us, but God himself is going to use us to make impact.
Okay. Now, you and your team invited Phil. The name is Phil Thompson.
Phil Thompson,
Phil
yes.
Thompson. Now, of course, we have asked what went into that, but is there a particular reason that you decided
Phil
to
Thompson
invite?
has not been it's not the first time Phil
He's
Thompson
even coming
is
on.
being on this
Okay.
altar. We've invited him. I think this is the second time.
Okay.
So for us, we have experienced him already,
Okay.
and we feel we need him this year
time.
as well.
Okay. Now, in preparations for Tehillah Experience, what are some personal things that you do in order to make sure that you've set the precedent for what people are going to experience that night?
So what came into your mind to ask this question?
So you see, you mentioned
It's a deep revelation.
Yes. So you mentioned that you need to prepare.
That's true.
Right. And so my mom is a pastor.
I know. Okay, good.
And
So for
sometimes
me,
I see
especially
those things, so
personally,
yeah.
I have to go through a lot. Sometimes I lose it because I have to cry. I have to seek for the face of the Lord before even sitting down with my team to talk about what we have to do. It is not an easy journey, I must confess to you, because to hear the voice of the Lord on even the team alone, to hear the things that you have to do, and for your people to even understand it, it's not an easy journey. So the preparation personally is tough, but it pays off when you realize that everything that the Lord gave to you is really working. So for this year, we are bringing up the revival. The Lord gave me a revelation about Revelation chapter 5 verse 5, where it is only Jesus that broke the seal, and we are from the Lion of the tribe of Judah, and it is that gave us the liberation. And so we are going into a phase that the Lord, even the nation Ghana, we need a revival. Personally, in our homes, we need revival. And when I broke this news to my team, we entered into another way of praying. And for us as fans, and then my royals, the prayer team, we have to embark on 30 days fasting every year to prepare our hearts, understand where you are coming, and if there is something that you need to understand before coming to this atmosphere, we take you through teachings. We have powerful men of God that also come on live with us to take us through all this. So at the end of the 30 days, when you are coming to this atmosphere, you understand where you are coming. So the preparation is really tough. But
I understand why she says it's not just entertainment, because your spirit needs to be prepared before you get to the ground.
We really prepare ourselves.
Yeah. Talking about testimonies that come from this event, what would you say has been one of the most memorable ones that really maybe brought you to tears or made you very grateful that you started this?
It was, I remember when we were on the Spinters Road. It was this young, beautiful, handsome Makani Ninabum, because he's so nice. But he was going through he was battling the spirit of epilepsy. So he came to Tehillah Experience, and when I was moving around outside, he came to me, and then we prayed for him. He manifested it, but right from there up till now, he has never experienced it. Let's take last year, for instance. Last year, I got down whilst Sisi Chum was ministering. I wanted to greet one man of God. When I got down, there's another man of God that came with a wife close to me to share testimony. So I couldn't stand it. We went on the altar, and he was sharing that for 15 years he was looking for the fruit of the womb, and they came to Tehillah Experience 3 years ago, and to God be the glory, they have twins. Whilst we were sharing testimony up there, another lady, so people were rushing with their testimonies. It is not Ohemaa Mercy, but it is the faith and the zeal and the understanding that yes, I have prayed, I have waited on the Lord, I have done everything, but there is something about worship that people need to understand that he sits in his praise, he sits in his worship. He comes to dine with us personally. He cannot send his angels to come for worship. Whilst you are worshiping and praising the Lord, he comes around to visit. So for me, the presence alone brings up a new garment, a new face, a new life. It adds something to your life. So for me, under this atmosphere for 12 years, I've got to understand that there is something about worship that when you really understand it very well, it really takes and answers a lot of things that we need to understand, that there is something about worship.
Oh. Amen.
If she wasn't a musician, she would have probably been a pastor. I don't know. She like
She ministers as well.
right.
Because I mean, someone who started speaking to people about Jesus at the age of 9.
9. That's crazy.
You are the age of 9. If they tell you to start
Charlie,
class and give presentation.
Why me? You? That's
For
9.
me,
At 9,
I'm a
what were you doing?
professional yapper.
Ah.
I need to talk
9.
very
AC should be writing the names of the talkatives.
Yes,
the
but
DP,
when, yes.
TP.
And I write my name first because I know I'll talk.
Oh, Charlie.
So I start with my name, which means if my name is there, what should I say? If you talk, your name will be there. Okay. Now, looking at the vision of Tehillah Experience, right? In preparing spiritually, of course, we'd have to prepare.
Yes.
Physically as well, and the production.
You need to go into that too.
Yes,
the brand Ohemaa Mercy is so tough. We always want to do something that everybody will learn. So we are so particular about the branding, and with all the flyers, we've been consistent when it comes to that, and preparation on the grounds with our sound, lighting, and everything. We always bring the quality, everything best, because we believe that when it comes to worship, you always have to bring everything best to worship. So for us, when it comes to the ambience, when it comes to lighting, everything that we feel can help us do it to the top notch, we have to do that.
Beautiful. And I feel like it all comes together because you go for a gospel concert, and I see, you might come from my head, but I believe that gospel concerts have like the best sound.
Yes.
Like, because you feel
we invest a lot.
You have goosebumps. You're
yes.
Like, wow. Like the music alone is.
And I'm
beautiful.
telling you, even as I'm talking to you, we have the team rehearsing for almost a month now, and it's been awesome.
Yeah, so it's one thing having the idea in your mind, and it's another getting a group of people to come together to execute it. Now, how are you able to make these people understand that, see, this is what I have seen, this is what I have heard from the Spirit of God, and this is how I want us to execute it? How are you able to communicate that to them? Or is it people who also understand what you're about?
In fact, God has blessed me with people that really understand my ministry and where I'm going. And sometimes the kind of ideas God even puts in their minds to share with me is so amazing. So for me, they really understand the calling and where we are going. So it makes it very, very easy for me.
I get that. Makes a lot of sense. Because see, it's different. It's like you're a leader and then you're on one path and your people are also on the other path. You wouldn't see it.
And
like,
for me, I make sure I involve everybody in every bit of thing that I do. If we are fasting, we are all fasting. If we are praying, we are all praying. If we are thinking about what we have to do, we are all in it. So you put all of them involved in whatever you are doing, so they grow with you in it.
And once there's that sync, when she speaks and says, "Oh, I've heard this," you know and understand that this the journey you've been on. So it's a direction into where exactly we're going to. Wow. Okay, so Tehillah Experience this year is the revival, and it's taking place when exactly? Can you give us the details to let us know?
My father, Bodinya Miche, is the chairman of Ohemaa Mercy's ministry. So this year he's hosting us at the Maker's House Chapel, Destiny Arena, on the 14th of September at exactly 4 p.m. And amazingly, people come all the way from other places to come to the church to get a place to sit. Wow. So right after the church, the place is being filled up. So you have to come early, and then you get a place exactly 4 o'clock. I hold the microphone and then we move. So on the 14th of September at the Makers House Chapel International Destiny Arena, I think it's right from Atomic to Hachu. It's just a straight route to the place.
Beautiful. I really like what you're wearing in the artwork. It looks really good. I love the bow tie.
Means it's the face. It's the face for me.
I feel like you're such a muse. Like, if you're not doing music, you should have tried modeling.
Yeah, you see the face.
Like,
yo, she's not playing. She's like, yo.
Yes, she's
yo,
carrying a message. You better come and be saved.
For real. See the way she's holding the stick.
Love it.
Man.
I don't know.
Wait, so is the concert? Can I call it a concert? Can I call it a concert?
No.
Okay. Is there?
This is an experience.
It's an experience.
Is the experience open
Thank you.
to like people that are non-Christian?
You said?
Is the experience open to people that are non-Christian?
Everybody.
You know, maybe some people want to see how they
experience it.
Yeah, how they experience.
No,
Because like
matter who you are. That is why the Lord said I should not charge. It has to be free and forever going to be free. It's a covenant because I have seen God delivering somebody out of alcohol, out of lesbianism, out of gay. On this at this atmosphere, there are a whole lot of things we don't talk about because we are not the ones doing it. But we have seen the Lord liberating a lot of people. So we allow everybody to be there. Yes.
Get that. If we can contact Robin Westland, we can send him your way because it's a lot. Anyways, Ohemaa Mercy, thank you so much for coming through.
It's an honor to be in your midst, and I love this. I wish I'm always here.
oh, stop it! I'm shy. Is it because of me?
We are doing a lot.
Thank
But
you
there
so
is one thing that I really want to leave with you.
Okay, yes.
As young as you are, the best, no matter what you do, you have to have Jesus in you. And that is the best thing I can ever leave here with you. And that is going to be your foundation for the rest of your life. I love what you're doing, but let Jesus be part of it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ohemaa Mercy, for coming through. This has been a very exciting edition of the Culture Daily. From 7 a.m. through to 10 a.m. we have been here with you, exciting you, giving you amazing conversations. Like I always say, this is the headquarters of all swanky content. It's the end of the week, but we will be here Monday 7 a.m. sharp to have Culture Daily again. Of course, you know I did this with the beautiful Amy Cherry, Fahim the Dream, and Kojo Trip, and we had the beautiful, ever lovely Ohemaa Mercy here with us. 14th September, Tehillah Experience. Do not miss out. It's free. You don't even have an excuse.